What it is, guys, it's your boy icjosh, and so I really enjoyed this episode of Dragon Ball Super, just for the simple fact that it brought back the whole anime into Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super. Because alright, Dragon Ball Super has did this amazing thing where they've incorporated so much more like anime moments into it, and that it's like it's priceless. Because when you think of Dragon Ball Z, first thing that comes to your mind is fights. That's literally what it is. It's oh, we got some fights, we got more fights, charging up, talking for long periods of time, and maybe a little bit of comedic aspects here and there. That's what you get. But for this episode, it really took the whole this anime feel. Like, this is probably one of the most anime feels I've got off Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super in general, in just a good little bit. And I love the fact that they do incorporate so much into it now. But for this episode of Aurelie, like, she's basically, I didn't even know she was a robot at first, but she's basically this comic book gag, character that basically the laws of physics and reality doesn't really apply to her, because I mean it's just not going to apply to her. And it's hilarious to see Vegeta go up against her and just get utterly destroyed, and him knowing it, just like, man, what the hell is going on here? And I literally love it. I love the fact that where they do bring her in, it's so much comedy, and it's crazy that I love to see Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, or anything have these comedic aspects into it, because it's like you don't get it that much. It doesn't, like, sometimes Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, whatever you watch, it doesn't necessarily feel like a legit anime. It just, it feels like it's just a fight, like it's just fighting, and that's really it. Like, that's what it feels like. And for this, it really did feel, it just felt great, to have that. And I loved it. I loved it so much that, like, this, like, oh my gosh, like, I guess this is, I mean, like I said, I guess this is one reason why JP for Dokkan Battle got the Aurelie stuff. And I think somebody DM'd me, Jeffrey, I think it was, DM'd me, said that Aurelie is I think she's a new rainbow leader or something like that. But yeah, like, her popping in there, her having this fight with Goku, and Goku kind of realizing who it was, and he was like, oh shit, this is Aurelie. And it was freaking hilarious to see that. Like, I like, this whole episode was freaking just comedic, like, especially the reality machine and they had to freaking do the poop, like, that dude, it was freaking hilarious. Like, I honestly laughed more than I probably should have, but I just couldn't stop. Like, it was just that funny. Like, I don't know, it was just that funny to really see this, and I just like the actual comedy aspect of this, because it's, when you think of Dragon Ball, Z, Dragon Ball Super, and I did, like I said before, I have to freaking give Toriyama some credit for making, Dragon Ball, like, Dragon Ball Super really feel like a legit anime. Because I mean, a lot of people tugged a little bit whenever they, like, to tears whenever Trunks was leaving and said his farewells. You didn't really have that many of those moments in Dragon Ball Z, and like, that's what I like, because it's completing this whole thing of, like, being an actual anime, because you care more about what goes on, just like even in these fillers, you laugh a little bit, and you care about the fillers. You want to see what's going to go on, and I thought it was hilarious to really see it. I mean, there's times where the art really didn't look all that great, like on Goku or Vegeta at times, but it was still nonetheless, great to see. And just Aurelie, like, having Aurelie come in and, like, be that, like, comedic aspect, and seeing her, like, it brought me back, because I think I remember in, like, Dragon Ball and stuff. But it was so, like, it was so fun to see that, and especially seeing next week, where apparently everybody's gonna be playing baseball. Like, oh, like, okay, that I already can tell that that's gonna be a good comedic one, just for the simple fact that you have Yamcha, like, he was a baseball player. you have him, pitching, and it's literally Ciampa's team and Beerus's team, like literally from like I don't know if I can't remember if I seen Hit in there or not, but it's basically the universe teams already like going up against each other in baseball. I want to see how this is gonna go, because it's gonna have to start out with Beerus maybe minding his own business, and then Ciampa invading it, and being like talking all kinds of shit, and getting it to really go down. I can't wait to actually see this. And the fact that we got, all right, I know I missed it a little bit, but the fact that we got in this episode with Goku with his hair slicked down and shit, like was kind of pretty. It was pretty funny. I'll say that. Like I will say that it was pretty funny to see Goku's hair slicked down and all that stuff. Because I was looking at him like, what? I haven't seen him do this in a really long time. So I thought it was pretty funny. But this whole episode, man, it's like it just makes me feel good to really see that. Why didn't I just hit a 4 in first place? But it just makes me feel good to really see that, and really see the aspect of them incorporating like more anime, because it's just this episode felt so anime, and it's probably like the first time I could literally say that something has felt anime, because normally they don't feel anime. They just literally feel like the regular show and stuff. But this one, it really did feel like anime, and I actually enjoyed it. And I can't wait to see more of it. To be honest, like if they're gonna do these episodes like this, then I'm all for it. I'm all for seeing all the anime related stuff. I'm like, I love that, and I don't know, I can't stress that enough that I actually love that. But this episode for me is definitely getting a 9 out of 10. It wasn't perfect. Like I said, there was a couple times where it just didn't look good. But like in the all like whole of it, it was a great, refreshing episode to really see it. Hercule did his comedic parts. Everybody else, fell in line. Like it was funny seeing Vegeta getting his ass whipped by Aurelie, and it was just like, what the hell is going on here? Like I thought it was literally priceless to really see it. And I really couldn't ask for a better filler episode, because like we are going to be leading into the rest of everything that's going to be going on pretty soon. I can't wait to see how everything's kind of going to fall in line the next arcs, because like I said, we did see before of Gohan, whenever Trunks had his farewell, we seen him come in, and Gohan kind of having that like ultimate Gohan type hair, and I know he's been training a little bit with Piccolo, so I can't wait to really see how he's really gonna affect anything in the new arc that's gonna be coming up, or if he's not gonna be really in the next arc, he's gonna be in an arc after that. We don't know, but I really, really, really can't wait to see what they do with Gohan, and I hope they keep this really fun like anime feel to the Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super again. Like I just want them to keep that up, because it was so great to really have that aspect, because it's probably like one of the only times that it really felt like it was an actual anime, and I really, really enjoyed it. But yeah, you guys can let me know in the comment section below if you enjoyed this episode. If you're going to enjoy next week's episode, you can't wait to see this whole baseball team. I can't wait to see how that's going to play out. It looks like there's going to be probably a lot of cheating going on, but I can't wait for it. So if you enjoyed the video, smack a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm out, guys. Peace. We've had a lot of issues with YouTube right now. Like people's had every time they upload, like I've uploaded before and lost a good amount of subscribers, and then like when I didn't upload one day, I gained hella subscribers and stuff. So I mean, it's weird.